Hello again, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to make a little experiment. What is right? This is not BioOrb. I've looked into buying one, but after I researched for a bit and I've seen Kaylee Allen video about BioOrb, I don't think it will work for semi-hydroponics because first of all you can't control the light, so that I assume it will dry off the lacquer pretty quickly and it will defeat the purpose. And because you can't see what humidity you have inside, you can put a thermostat, a hydrometer in, but I'm not paying 360 pounds for a thing that doesn't even have a hydrometer. So yeah, that put me off a bit. I will keep look into it because I didn't see anyone that is using BioOrb with lacquer pebbles. So well, I will think about it. So Saturday when I went to York with my mom to Botanic York, from where I got my last plant, when I came back I went to the skip store. Yeah, they have a store for the skip and on Humber Bridge. So I found this aquarium with all the things that an aquarium needs, and they wanted 35 pounds for it, so I paid 20. So I bought it. I thought that will be the perfect experiment for me. This one has a top where a top with bulb, but I broke the pin obviously because I've took it apart to take out everything that had inside. I should have left the filter, I think, and put some activated charcoal, but I can do that another time when I will take out the plants after they are growing. I will cover the top. I'm trying to find a grow light bulb that will, with these tiny pins, if I can find one, because I will need one, a really small one, 10 watts, 10 watts, and I can't find one, or I will just buy a grow light and I will put it on top. I wanted to say something but I can't remember what. So yeah, the BioOrb put me off a bit because you can't dim the light, and according to Kylie Allen, that could cause a bit of issue with the leaves as well. So well, I will have a look into it and maybe I will ask for a Christmas present to my husband. So what I will put here, first of all, I will put this little tiny guy that I've showed you yesterday that I bought from Botanica York, Botanic York. And this one, it's called, I will tell you in a second because I found it. It's called Scilla Socialis, and it's from the family Ledebouria. Well, yeah, that family. So it's Scilla Socialis. So I will put this in the orb. I don't know how to arrange them yet, but I will not bore you with that. I will just bury them in the orb. After that, I got this today. Look how big it is. Look at the roots. And I have quite a bit of roots here. So this is a begonia amphioxus. I wanted one of these for a few months now, but I couldn't find them, and when it popped out on eBay, I just bought it because it was a really good price for all this. It's big. She's not small. She's not small at all, and I think she will love my fish tank. And after that, I will go with this calathea as well that I bought from York. And I will put my jewel orchids as well. And I think I will go, I don't think I've shown you this one, guys. Water. I will go with my dubia cutting. Monstera dubia. I think she's doing pretty well. She's putting out new roots, but yeah, I'll try to put all the small pots that I have, and I think I will put the philodendron Birkin as well in there, and let's see how that will work. Obviously I will put the, let me see if I can lift it. It's big. I think it's 60 liters like the Biorb. Of course I will put the water solution on the bottom. I think I'll put it till here. I will need, I think I will put more leca pebbles, but this is all that I had the time to rinse again, and I have another bucket, a full bucket of 10 liters of leca, so I will rinse them, and I think I'll put leca till here so I could make the reservoir bigger, to see how that will work with a big reservoir, because if I fill in halfway, well, I don't know if I will fill in halfway, because after that I will not have the space for the plants, or will I? Yeah, I think that will be, no, I will not fill it. That will be all the leca that I will put in. So I will arrange the plants inside as best as I can. It will be quite tricky because with the leca, if they are round and you try to dig a hole, all the leca will come back. So that will be a bit tricky, but I will try to put them all in. And if you remember my video with the jewels orchids, this is the Goodyear and has a new growth. I've shown you the new growth, but it's really going up. And the other ones, they didn't do anything, but they are not dead, so they are still fine. So I think they like it. I don't know. The small baby has a new leaf. Yeah, so I will put everything in my fish tank. It's not my orb, can't afford one, or even if I can afford one, I don't know if it's worth it for semi-hydroponics. And I wanted to show you something else, because, right, let's try to make some space here. Because after my yesterday's video, I got a few messages on Instagram, again about flushing, and I don't think I did such a good job to explain that. Everyone is talking about flushing. Me, personally, in my opinion, I don't see the point in flushing. Why? Because And I'll give you an example. And I left these cuttings like that, especially for because I wanted to show you. Can you see the leca? It's white, right? This was leca that was soaked for a few hours, rinsed really well, washed really well, but soaked for a few hours. This is leca that was soaked for 2 weeks. If I will flush this, the mineral buildup and salt buildup will not go away. I have to soak them again for the minerals and salts and all the buildup that is here to dissolve. So if you flush, you will not dissolve anything. You will just run water through the pot. That will not take care of the mineral buildup or the salt buildup, or these are called, I think, fluorescence. In my opinion, that will not take care of it. So you can flush how many times you want, but that will not take care of the mineral buildup. That's why it's really important to soak your leca for a few weeks. I know it's a pain, I know you have to wait, but if you don't want to go through this, and with this, you get this as well, because it will burn the roots. Let me see. I don't have any burned roots yet. I have some pops there that are coming out, but I have to change this leca anyway. I'll put them in some fresh leca. See? The babies. Focus. The babies are there. So, but I have this on the leaf. So, soaking your leca, no matter what, well, I don't care about what other YouTubers are saying on their channels. It's their opinion, it's what it's working for them, good for them. For me, not soaking the leca for 2 weeks is not working. It will, all the mineral and the salts and the micro and macronutrients that the leca, no, she doesn't have any micro macronutrients in it, she doesn't have anything, but minerals and salts that the leca has inside, they will come out when the water is evaporating from the leca, the water with the nutrients that you put in, it will come out and you will get those white balls everywhere, because they go deeper as well. So it's not only on the top. If you soak the leca for 2 weeks, all those minerals and salts and whatever there is in that leca, it will dissolve in water and you will not have the same problem. Yes, you will have buildups, but not after 2 weeks that you put the plant in. You will have buildups because your water with nutrients has salt and micronutrients and micronutrients and all sorts of things, but you'll have buildups in time. So this is why, me personally, I don't flush any of my pots. The only thing that I'm doing is taking out the pot with the plant from the reservoir, check the water level that, by the way, it's not there. Oops, I forgot about that. I'll report it anyway, so she doesn't mind. So check the water. If it's not enough water, top it out, top it up, top it off, put more water in, and that's it. I don't have to flush. I don't see the point in flushing. And even like yesterday, how I've put those vases, glass vases, uh, I will not flush anything, especially the one that I didn't put any holes in. I don't want to flush because the reservoir of water, just give me a second. This one, it's the Philodendron Rojo Congo. This one, the reservoir of water is, let me see, it's till here, and this will be enough for 1 month. After 1 month, it's gone. It's going away. So yeah, if you want to rinse the pot, or I don't know, clean the pot after 1 month, well, just take the plant out and do it. Because if you are flushing, you will not clean anything. If there are some buildups on the pot or on the leca, flushing will not rinse them. It will not clean them. So you basically need to take out the leca, rinse them really well, like rinse them with a hose, and eventually boil them if you want to sterilize them and go through all that process. I'm not doing that. So even with the other one that has holes, that has 2 holes here, I will not flush it, because if he has some buildup here, let's be fair, how much pressure that water that it's coming from the top needs to flush all the sediment on the bottom and to take them till here and to flush them out? How much pressure do you need? A lot. And I don't see the point. So if I want to clean my leca, if I smell something, for example, if you smell something, by the way, it's not from the leca, it's not from the nutrient water, it's from the roots that are probably rotting in there. So that's why it's really good to check the roots every time that you have the chance. And you have the chance to check them every week if you want to. It's not a problem. It will not hurt the plant. It will not stress the plant. It will not do anything, because leca, it's not sticking to the roots. So it will be all right. So again, I'm not flushing. So, and I can't talk about a thing that I am not doing ever. Never did it. Not even with my orchids when they were in clear pots. They were in clear pots and they had algae all over the pot. And the only way to take that off and rinse them, it was to take out the plant, clean the leca, clean the pot, put the plant back. That's the only way. You can't flush anything. So again, this is only my opinion and my experience with it. So if I don't know something about something, or I'm not doing it, I will not say excuse me, I will not say I'm doing it. So this is my opinion, personal opinion with the flushing. I'm not doing it. So I don't need to. And again, I know a lot of people say that they don't soak leca, they just rinse it really well and just they put it in the pot. All these are with leca that were not soaked. They were soaked for 4 hours. Oh, and we have new growth here. Woohoo! So, and roots from the bottom. Brilliant. Well, another candidate for my fish tank. So, again, I will not tell you that I'm doing a thing and pretend that I'm doing it if I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm trying to make this as simple as I can for myself, because I have loads of plants. I have 113 now, I think. So I don't have the time to flush the 113 pots. Not even in 1 million years. And even if I had the time, I will not do it. So if I think that the water on the bottom it's dirty or needs to be changed or something like that, just take the plant out, take the leca out, wash it, put fresh water, and that's it. Another thing that I've noticed from a message last night from I forgot her name, I'm sorry. She sent me a message that her Calathea mosaica, I think it was dying, and she put her in leca and she cut some of her leaves. But what I've noticed, it was that the crown where the leaves were and she cut them, it was really wet, soaking wet. So when you put something in leca and you clean the root with water for God knows how long, leave the roots to dry for a bit. Don't put them soaking wet in leca, because you will have root rot in no time. And that is as well from my experience. I didn't read it anywhere, yeah? But from my experience, you will have root rot if you put soaking wet roots in leca, because leca it's already moist, and if you are putting the extra moisture, the root will be too saturated with water, and they can't take anything and they will rot. So yeah, I think that's it for today. After I will finish with my fish tank, I'll put some pictures on Instagram. And again, if you have any questions, just drop me a comment or a message on Instagram. And if you like what you see, subscribe. I think that's it. Yeah. So have a good rest of the day, and I hope I didn't forget anything, because I usually am. I'm always forgetting something too. Yeah. No, I don't know. Did I forget anything? No. Right, I forgot. I want to brag for a bit. Because I have a new leaf. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we will do tomorrow, but again, if you have any suggestions, if you want to see something in particular, just drop me a comment, drop me a message on Instagram, do something. And I think I'll make a plant tour. It's called plant tour at the end of the month, after I will put more of my plants into semi-hydroponics and just kind of sort them out in a certain way, because they are all over the place, literally all over the place, in this room, because I'm trying to keep them in this room, all of them. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow, guys, and have a nice afternoon, morning, evening, whatever. Bye.